And good evening. Welcome now to New Madrid County Central here. We are live in Portageville, and New Madrid County Central Eagles just now walking out on the floor, as are the Bulldogs of Portageville. I'm Frankie Castile, and we've got ourselves a great game about to take place. It is Class 3 District Semifinals. We are so happy to be here live in Portageville. We are live on multiple ways to tune in here tonight. We've got Facebook covered on audio and on YouTube, also here on Shuffle 92.9. We are live on the web at shuffle929.com, and then of course we are also on Misha TV as well. If you want to purchase the video through the state of Missouri, we've got that set up for you right now on our Facebook page. Click on the link, and that will take you right to where you need to be when it comes to this ball game here tonight. So exciting to be here, and we are watching the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. They are just making their way onto the floor, and we've got about 26 minutes now until we tip off here tonight live in Portageville. And coming up, we will try to attempt to talk to head coach Dontre Jenkins coming up. We'll try to get him live on the program during our pregame show. And then later on tonight, we will have your Senator Bean player of the game that will come up following this contest here today between Portageville and the overall #1 seed and the #1 team in Class 3. They are the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. And man, what is left to say about this team? This team is so fun to watch. They've won 22 games so far this year. They are once again ranked #1 in Class 3, and we have had the opportunity on multiple occasions to call their games this season when they came to the Poplar Bluff Showdown back in December, and then they came back in January, late January on the 26th, and they played Poplar Bluff in Poplar Bluff. We got a chance to hang out with Coach Jenkins and some of the players as well and get to know them. And let me tell you, if you've not seen this team play, you're really missing out. One of the premier teams, and not just in Southeast Missouri, but really the entire state of Missouri. And we are once again very happy to showcase this team live right here on Shuffle 92.9, as well as on Misha TV, our Facebook page, and on YouTube by going to youtube.com/River Radio PB. All right, we are about 24 minutes now until the ball goes in the air. And by the way, just so you know, if you are watching us right now on Facebook and on YouTube, you are seeing the court right now. You're watching the Eagles warm up. I will tell you, once we start to get ready for the starting lineups, we will have to blurry the camera just because that is a Misha rule. We have nothing to do with that. That's what they want us to do. So therefore, we have to do it that way. So that being said, we've got a lot going on here. We are under 24 minutes away right now from the actual tip-off coming up here on this broadcast. And of course, we want you to hang out with us, and we've got so much going on as we continue here live in Portageville. And of course, coming up here today, let's thank some of our great sponsors here. And of course, without our sponsors, we would not be able to be here. And they include here today, they include Martindale Chevrolet, also being brought to you by Hunter Law Firm, Nick White for Mayor, State Farm Agent Joe Recker, Russell Estates Farms, also Precision Ag Aviation, the City of New Madrid, also being brought to you by SEMO Health Network, Glen Sane, also being brought to you by Riceland Foods, Dave's Best Way, Juju Promotions, a proud supporter, also Joey Higgerson for Sheriff, CPC Commodities, also being brought to you by Bayard, also Jason Bean, Senator Jason Bean, the Parker Family Farms, Harvey Graham and Associate Realty, also Mississippi River Properties, also being brought to you by Quick Cuts Lawn and Home Care, Edward Jones, Harry Greenmore. Also being brought to you by Jason Gender, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Representative Donnie Brown at BJ Travel Center, and being brought to you by Legacy Equipment, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Sykeston, Liberty Utilities, and Riverbend Commodities, all proud supporters of the Eagles here of New Madrid County Central, and can't wait for this one to get started. Coming your way. Should be a really good ball game, and we can't wait for this to occur. And of course, once this game starts, it'll be high-flying action here by the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. And once again, we've had the opportunity here to kind of watch this team a little bit over the time. And let me tell you, they look to be poised, they look to be relaxed, and they could not wait to get out here. Matter of fact, they had the weekend off, obviously. They were getting ready for the postseason, and they could not wait. They had to get in the gym, and that's what they did over the weekend. They kind of called one of those impromptu practices, and of course, because of that, that's why this team is so fun to watch here. We'll have to wait and see how it all pans out. But nevertheless, we are about ready to introduce you our starting lineups here in about 21 minutes. And then, of course, we will let you know who we believe is going to be the starting five as well. That is all coming up as we continue live right here in Portageville. It is Class 3 District 1 semifinals. The winner, by the way, is going to move on and take on the winner of the next game between Malden and East Prairie. Should be a fun matchup there as well. And of course, New Madrid, they've got their sights set on winning yet again another district championship. They have won they've won 3 in a row, looking for their 4th in a row. And to do that, they will have their work cut out for them in the first round. For them, they will take on the high-flying offense of the Bulldogs out of Portageville, and then we shall see what happens coming up when the ball goes in the air in just a few moments. So keep those comments coming in on Facebook. Remember, we are also live on Facebook, or I should say Misha TV. If you want to purchase that video, that's how you find it. You go to our website, or I should say our Facebook page rather, and you can click on the link, and that will take you right to the Misha TV site. All right, we're going to go to a quick timeout. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, come right back live here in Portageville. It is exclusive coverage of the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. We're back in 2 minutes on the River Radio Sports Network. All right, so we are back here live in Portageville, and I sent our camera guy, Tim Hicks, down to make contact with Coach Jenkins. He tells me that he would be more than happy to come up and talk to us live here on Shuffle 92.9 for proud supporters of the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Let's talk about this team as they are walking right into the locker room now. They're going to come back out here shortly. They should come back in the next maybe 3 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, let's talk about this team. They are coming in at 22-3 overall this year. They are ranked number 1 in the state of Missouri, and by the way, they have won 3 consecutive district championships. They are trying to make it 4 in a row. Last year, they were state champions as well, and they are trying to make it back-to-back appearances in the Final Four and getting that victory at the Show Me Showdown. Looking at this team right now, the high-flying offense here by New Madrid, they are coming in at 72 points a ball game so far this year. But it's about their rebounding. It's about the way they share the basketball. They are averaging about 30 rebounds a ball game. I'll get to a double-double player in just a moment. Also, their assists this year, 13.5 assists per ball game. And as fast as this team plays, they do not turn it over very much. They are only averaging about 13 turnovers a ball game. Very fast offense. They play quick, but they do not turn the ball over. And now looking at some of the individual players, Jadis Jones, wearing number 10 for the Eagles, he is averaging about 28 points a ball game, also 12 rebounds a ball game. There is that double-double we talked about. B.J. Williamson, 23 points a ball game. He is averaging 3 rebounds a ball game. And then Ramon Brooks and A.J. Ruff, each averaging about 7.5 points a ball game, and Brooks averaging about 5 rebounds a ball game. And then Marvion Cranford, he is averaging 7 points a ball game, about 5 rebounds per ball game as well. You get the idea of what we're talking about here. This team out of New Madrid, they are so fun to watch. Coming in, Dontre Jenkins, class act coach all the way. We have talked to him now for a couple of years, and let me tell you, this guy, he preaches what he talks about to the kids. It makes this team just not even a good group of boys. He's turning these kids into men, no doubt about that. And of course, 22-3 overall this year. He has had his hand in success, and he is passing his knowledge to his team here this season. And of course, you look at some of the teams that so far that they have defeated so far this year. They have defeated McCracken County, Kentucky. They've also defeated Charleston on multiple occasions. They also defeated Cape Central this year. They have defeated Germantown out of Memphis, Tennessee, CBC out of St. Louis. They have defeated Bologna out of Arkansas to win the Poplar Bluff Showdown. You get the idea. This team, they have really come through in a big way, 6-2 this year when it comes to the SEMO Conference. They have had success all year long, and they are looking to continue that success. We have now made it under the 14-minute mark. Let's talk about a little bit here on the Portageville side of things. Don't want to leave them out. They're being coached by Terry Smith Jr. He is in his 3rd season as the head basketball coach. And you look at some of the comparisons. Here are some of the teams that they have played. They have common opponents so far this year. They played Caruthersville, Charleston, Kennett, Malden, and Sikeston. Of those common opponents, of course, New Madrid, they have beaten everybody with the exception of Sikeston. And then Portageville, they've got losses to Caruthersville. They lost that game 62-53. The Eagles of New Madrid County Central, they defeated them 82-43. Charleston, the Bulldogs lost that game 65-42. The Eagles, meanwhile, they got a 15-point win, 65-50. And then against Malden, the Bulldogs lost 57-49. Meanwhile, the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, they got a big win at 94-57. Those are just the common opponents that we have in this ball game here tonight. That's what they are bringing. And then, of course, you look at where the scoring will come from when it comes to the Bulldogs out of Portageville. And you know what? They've got from top to bottom, anybody on this roster can come in at any given moment, and they can score when it matters the most. And that's what we're going to see here tonight. We're going to see if that's what Portageville is able to do, because everybody knows coming into this tournament, it is very clear that New Madrid County Central, they are the team to beat. They've got all the pressure on their shoulders, and by talking to Coach Jenkins, his team, you know what? They're okay with that. They wouldn't have it any other way, and we're going to find out coming up. And then the other aspect of all this is the officiating. Great officiating crew tonight here live in Portageville. Ken Hosler, Brian Chilton. Those guys have so many years of experience. They do a phenomenal job, and Southeast Missouri is so fortunate to have a great officiating crew like we have here tonight in Portageville. All right, we are setting that stage. We are getting closer by the minute to bringing you live coverage of this year's Class 2 or Class 3 District 1 semifinals. First up, it is the 4-seeded Bulldogs. They will take on the number 1-seeded Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. And then, of course, later on tonight, you've got Malden, you've got East Prairie. Should be a really good game as well. East Prairie has already won this year over Malden. We'll see what happens coming up later on tonight. Our game, what we're going to bring to you live on the radio and on Misha TV, Facebook, and YouTube. It is the first game of the night between New Madrid County Central and Portageville. Let's step away for a quick timeout. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a quick word coming up with head coach Dontre Jenkins. He is currently in the locker room with his team. We'll step away. We'll come right back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening to live coverage of New Madrid County Central basketball on the River Radio Sports Network. All right, so we took that minute break. We're going to watch the Eagles come out here from New Madrid County Central. The cheerleaders gearing up, getting the fans pumped up, and they're going to be led by Jadis Jones and B.J. Williamson. Here come the Eagles on the floor, led by B.J. Williamson. And now we are under the 10-minute mark now of seeing this team ranked number 1 in Class 3. We will see what this team is all about when it comes to the postseason. It's like they know the difference between the regular season and the postseason. This team, they are going to pick it up a notch as soon as that ball goes in the air for the first time. Haven't seen Coach Jenkins just yet. We'll see him a little bit later on. Possibly we'll try to get him before we go on, before we have the tip, obviously. That is the plan. But to be honest with you, Coach Jenkins, he's not used to all the radio coverage and the media attention. He's not used to it all. This is something brand new to him. And I told him, you know what, we're here for the long haul. Tim and I, we're going to follow this team all the way, and we'll see how long it takes. And I know Coach Jenkins, he is getting his last-minute preparations underway as we speak right now. Matter of fact, it looks like the Eagles of New Madrid County Central, they're going to be sitting directly right behind where I'm sitting. I've got a great seat here at midcourt. That's where Tim is as well. We got a great seat. Want to give a big shout out real fast to Tyler Trover. He is the athletic director here at Portageville, and he has went above and beyond to make sure that we were covered, that we had what we needed to get this broadcast underway. So we appreciate everything that he has done for us to make sure that we are good to go here tonight. I know whenever we got here earlier on, there was really no issue at all. He said, you know what, if you're coming, come on and we'll make all the room for you. And that's exactly what he has done, and we appreciate him, no doubt, for hooking us up with the Ethernet, hooking us up with a great spot to call this ball game, and really just being a good friend over the last few weeks to make sure that we get what we need to make this broadcast possible. All right, we are moments away, hopefully, from seeing Coach Jenkins. Still have not seen him come out. There he goes. Now he's coming out onto the court. You know, one thing about Coach Jenkins is he really gets his team fired up and gets them ready to go. And the way they are warming up right now, it's like this team has yet to miss a beat. With all the hype around this team, you would never know it by the way they play, the way they act, so humble. And that's why we know that we're in for a special time. Happy to introduce our good friend here, Coach Dontre Jenkins. We'll let him get mic'd up. And Coach, here we go. It's playoff time, and your team always takes it to a new level.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here. Happy to get excited.
I'm as happy
to get started.
I'm as happy that you invited us down here, man. We're having a great time.
We're glad to have y'all here with us.
Absolutely, sir. So let's talk about your team and your mind with about 6 minutes to go here. What's it going to take here to beat Portageville, moving on to your 4th consecutive district championship game?
Hey, do what we've been doing all year. You know, apply pressure on defense, take care of the ball on offense, get the ball to the basket, knock down open shots, but we got to get it done on defensive end first.
And then, of course, if you guys get the win here tonight, come back and see me and bring a player or two if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, Coach Jenkins, go have a great game. We'll see you guys afterwards. Go get them. Coach Jenkins joining us live here exclusively on Shuffle 92.9. It is the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. They're going to give it a go. The best team in the state right here. #1 team in Class 3, and you've got a front row seat. Thank you so much here for tuning in. We had to make that quick. We wanted to get him on camera, but obviously he's got so much going on, and we didn't want to give him any more pressure. Obviously, we want to make sure that we are respectful, and we will do everything that we can to get him back on the air after this game is over. 6 minutes now until we tip off tonight between the Eagles and the Bulldogs out of Portageville. And with that being said, let's thank some great sponsors that are stepping up to make all of this possible. Without our sponsors here today, we are unable to do these ball games, and we want to say a big thank you again to all of our great sponsors. And I'm having an issue, at least on my end, I'm having an issue with my internet, but it's not everybody else. I think it's just me. We thought that might happen, so we're going to adjust, at least on my end anyway. We're going to try to adjust here, and we're going to try to get some internet here that I can use and watch the video as well. We want to make sure that those who have purchased the video on Misha TV are able to see everything, obviously hear everything on Facebook and on YouTube. I can hear myself on the radio, so I know we're good on the radio part because I can hear myself in the back hall, so we're good there. In the meantime, what we are doing now is we are in the process of getting ready for the opening tip coming up here in just a moment. And of course, what we're going to do is as soon as we get ready for the opening tip, we will have the national anthem coming up. The coaches, or I should say the players rather, the players are walking to midcourt, and the captains for each team walking over to midcourt to get their last-minute instructions. And there is the handshake there by Coach Dontre Jenkins and Coach Terry Smith Jr. And, of course, Coach Jr. is a really class act all the way as well, and we're happy to cover his team here in the semifinals as well. So in the meantime, what we are going to do is we're going to thank some great sponsors making all this possible. Without our sponsors, we would not be here. We're talking about Martindale Chevrolet. Of course, they are located in Southeast Missouri, #1 choice for Chevrolet. We are dedicated to offering you only the best Chevrolet has to offer, but also honest and trust as well. So whether you're shopping new or used, come see them at Martindale Chevrolet in New Madrid. Let's go all the way to the Eagles, and being brought to you by Hunter Law Firm. For over 75 years, the Hunter Law Firm has provided outstanding legal representation to the Southeast Missouri area. They have been privileged to serve as our local law firm since 1944. It is Hunter Law Firm is a proud New Madrid County Central Eagles supporter. Let's go Eagles. It is Hunter Law Firm, a proud supporter of the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. 3 minutes to go here as we get ready for this ball game. Here are the comparison breakdowns one more time. New Madrid coming in 22-3 overall. Portageville coming in 17-10. The Eagles out of New Madrid County Central on a neutral floor. They are 11-1. Portageville, even though it's considered a neutral site, they will have the home field for sure. They are 6-3 at home. They are 8-4 in a neutral site. And of course, the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central averaging 73 points on offense, giving up 57. Meanwhile, Portageville, they are averaging 59 points a ball game and giving up 54. The Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, once again being coached by Dontre Jenkins. In his first season, 22-3, a winning percentage of .880. The coaches are Jordan Kimball, Palmer Campbell, and Christian Phillips. Those are your coaching staff for the Eagles out of New Madrid. Their starting five, we're expecting to be the same starting five as usual. We're thinking B.J. Williamson, a 6-foot senior. Number 10, Jadis Jones. He is a 6'5 senior. Also number 15, Ramon Brooks, a 6'6 junior. Number 20, A.J. Ruff. He is a 5'9 senior. And number 50, Marvion Cranford. He is a 6'3 junior. That's who we believe are going to be the starting five here tonight in against the Bulldogs out of Portageville. We are 90 seconds out from the Eagles of New Madrid County Central beginning their quest toward a 4th consecutive district championship. And once again, we are just blessed to be here live in Portageville to bring it to you live on radio and on Misha TV. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come right back with the tip-off. It is the Eagles of New Madrid and Portageville. We're back in 30 seconds on the River Radio Sports Network. So there you go. There is our national anthem. And now we will have the official lineups here tonight between the Eagles and the Bulldogs out of Portageville. Portageville going to be wearing their away jerseys here tonight. So now we're going to have the starting lineups here for the Eagles out of New Madrid. B.J. Williamson is going to get that first start. Also, Jadis Jones, the next introduction as well. Coming up is Ramon Brooks wearing number 15, A.J. Ruff, and Marvion Cranford, number 50, for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. And we're going to go ahead now and blurry that camera on on Facebook and YouTube. As we get ready for the start here, we got to go ahead and get that done. Can't make a mistake there, Timmy. I wish we could. All right, so here we go now. Aaron Dunlap getting the start. Also Mason Adams, Connor Jeffries out there, Brandon West, all for the Bulldogs of Portageville, and Jamarian Smith as well. Here we go as we get ready. Thank you so much for tuning in on Misha TV on Shufflin' 92.9. It'll be in the middle, Jamarian Smith, Ramon Brooks. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks on the camera. Whistle sounds, and here we go. It'll be controlled by the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. A.J. Ruff for three. It's going to be short that time. And there's a big rebound by West, and here come the Bulldogs now in the opening frame here of this basketball game. Boy, look at the steal there. Hustle by A.J. Ruff. What a big-time player. As he gets a big steal, now we're going to get a whistle and a foul off the bat here by the Bulldogs. And that'll be on Jamarian Smith. It'll be his first, team foul number 1 for the Bulldogs. 7:36 to go here in the opening frame. We are just underway as we get ready. A.J. Ruff now gets it over to B.J. Williamson in the wing, going inside to Cranford. He goes up, and we're going to get a foul called, I believe, on Aaron Dunlap. And that'll be his first coming up for the Bulldogs. Team foul number 2. So Cranford is going to go to the free throw line, where so far this season, Cranford, he is shooting 52% on the free throw line for New Madrid this season. First one is up, knocks it home. It's now 1-0. The Eagles leading the Bulldogs here in the early going. Cranford now with his first point of the ball game. Second one is on the way. It is up, and it is good as well. 2-0 New Madrid over the Bulldogs. 7:25 to go in the opening frame. Adams now. Good bounce pass inside to Jeffries, and this one is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Jeffries wasn't ready for the pass. A.J. Ruff going to bring it down the floor for New Madrid County Central. Big fan base here for the Eagles. A three-pointer by Ruff. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds. A last touch by the Bulldogs. And it will stay with the Eagles. 7:09 to play first quarter. 2-0 Eagles on top. They have not played since their season finale against Cape Central. Lob pass up to Brooks. Good job by Cranford. Somehow able to come down with it. Gets it to Brooks. He goes up and scores. Nice assist that time by Cranford. It is now 4-0. Boy, Jadis Jones, he has played some good defense here. Him and A.J. Ruff going all the way in. Smith, it hangs up on the rim, and we're going to get a foul called on the Eagles of New Madrid. It's going to be a foul on Brooks. It'll be his first, team foul number 1. Jamarian Smith going to the free throw line for the Bulldogs, and we'll see if he's able to knock these in. First one is up and good for Smith. It is now 4-1. One more coming up now for Smith. It is on the way. This one is no good. Good rebound by Jadis Jones. Good move by A.J. Ruff again to Cranford. He's got 4. Just like that, New Madrid now leading at 6-1 early on. Oh, good job by Jadis Jones. Took it out of midair over Adams. Gets it to B.J. Williamson. Williamson now top of the key, going inside to Cranford again. Cranford, a backdoor pass. Yes, sir. Brooks again. Man, Cranford so far in this ball game, already 2 assists. He has assisted in back-to-back possessions for the Eagles. He's got 4 points. 3 ball, this one by Jeffries is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Adams, and Adams can't get the shot to go down. Rebounded by Brooks, and here's the 3 ball by B.J. Williamson. It's no good. I told you it's going to be a very quick game. This one is on the floor. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. It is a 30-second timeout. Did I tell you this was going to be a fast-paced game? Because it will be. Our broadcast here tonight presented by Nick White for mayor. Alderman Nick White has proudly served his constituents in New Madrid for over 13 years, and he'll be seeking the office of mayor. White is not afraid to give back to his community, and he's always been a proud supporter of New Madrid County Central Athletics. Also being brought to you by State Farm agent Joe Recker. In the game of life, defense is key. Just like on the court, you need the right coverage to protect what matters most. Let State Farm agent Joe Recker be your MVP. Joe Recker says, let's take it to state for the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. Following that timeout now, Dunlap out to Jeffries for three. It's no good, or make that West rather. Oh, good job that time by Jeffries. Took it away from Jones. Big offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. 8-1 the score now. So Adams going inside, going to be A.J. Ruff nearly had his third steal of the ball game. Jeffries now near the elbow, back outside to Dunlap. He'll take a jumper from the free throw line, banks it in, you betcha. It's a nice shot. 8-3 now, and just like that, B.J. Williamson goes in, no good on the shot, rebounded by the Bulldogs. So far, B.J. Williamson, Jadis Jones, and neither one has scored yet, but it's very early in this game. 8-3 the score. Good job by Brooks, a big block that time, as Dunlap could not get the shot to go down. Jadis Jones now, he'll go baseline. Pull-up jumper, you betcha, from the wing. That's his first bucket of the game, and now New Madrid, they lead by 7, 10-3. Boy, they got some full-court pressure between A.J. Ruff and Jadis Jones. Ruff is going to end up with a big steal that time. Jadis Jones goes up top, it's no good. Gets his own missed shot, goes back up and scores. Nice follow through, 12-3 now the score. And now once again, Smith nearly had it taken away. Jadis Jones playing some good defense. Big three-pointer by Brandon West. First three-pointer by the Bulldogs at 12-6 now the score. 12-6 is the score. Now A.J. Ruff going to have it taken away. Cranford, good job that time by Smith. A rare turnover. Smith out in space, can't get the shot to go down. Rebounded by Jones. Boy, this kid, such a fun player. 2,000 career points. B.J. Williamson goes up with the right hand and the finish. He gets his first bucket, 14-6 now. Eagles coming in the ball game, averaging 73 points on offense. They've got 14 already here with about 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3:16 to be exact. Jeffries can make that West again, does it again, back-to-back threes. It's a nice pass by Jeffries. And now it's 14-9, 5-point game. Good pass to A.J. Ruff going inside to Brooks. Brooks now back out to B.J. Williamson. Williamson out to A.J. Ruff, wide open three, it's no good. Rebounded by Jeffries, and here come the Bulldogs. Dunlap now going to be nearly taken away by Cranford and by B.J. Williamson. So far in the ballgame, the Eagles are shooting 50%, 6 out of 12 so far. 1 turnover. The Bulldogs have 4 turnovers. They're shooting 38% and only down by 5. 2.5 to play first quarter. Semi-final action here in Portageville. The Bulldogs are slowing it down a little bit. Like the strategy here, just slowing it down a little bit. And now Jadis Jones. West again from the top of the key. This one in and out, no good. Rebounded by Brooks. So far, the Eagles and the Bulldogs with 6 rebounds so far. Good move inside by Ruff to Brooks. He has 6 points in this contest. 16-9. The majority of the Eagles' points so far have been inside the paint. They live inside the paint, 16-9. West again thought about taking a three. Dunlap now gets it back out to Smith. Smith, top of the key. He'll take a long three. This one's money. He's got 4 points in the ball game. Portageville so far in the contest, they are 3 out of 6. Williamson, he wants a three. This one is short. It's going to be last touch by the Eagles, going right back to the Bulldogs. Coming in will be number 2, Xavion Bogan. Also going to be Ramon Brooks taking a seat. Ty Williams in for the Eagles. 90 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It is a 16-12 score. We appreciate you tuning in wherever you're watching or listening right now on Shuffle 92.9. Bogan now thought about taking a three. He steps inside the paint, the Euro step and the finish. Jenkins wanted a travel, no call that time, and all of a sudden the Bulldogs, they have climbed back in this ball game. It's now 16-12. You can hear the Bulldog fans, and we're going to get a 3-second lane violation. It'll be a turnover on the Eagles, and that is number 2 in the ball game. Portageville shooting 45% right now. They are led in scoring by Brandon West. He's got 6. Jamarian Smith has 4. And Xavion Bogan, he's got 2. Good job by B.J. Williamson. A big block that time. Here comes A.J. Ruff. Ruff going inside the paint. They're going to wave the shot off. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up. And they're going to call that foul on Connor Jeffries. Looking over at New Madrid right now. Cranford, he's got 4 points. Ramon Brooks, he's got 6. Jadis Jones, he's got 4. B.J. Williamson has 2. A.J. Ruff now going to the free throw line. The first one is up, and it's good. 17-14 the score. 38.2 seconds, all that remains here in the first quarter. Man, this one has flown by. Second one is on the way. It's up, and it's good for A.J. Ruff. He's got 2 points. 35 seconds now in the first quarter, 18-14. Eagles here with a 4-point game. Smith, long 3. This one's going to be short. Good rebound by B.J. Williamson. He is going to go coast to coast. Can't finish on the shot, but Cranford, though, big rebound, and he's got 6 points as well. Tell you what, Cranford is playing out of his mind right now. Smith going up top. It's no good. Good rebound by West. And now a three-pointer on the other end. It rattles out by Jamarian Smith, and that's going to be the first quarter as it comes to an end. Ooh, what a ball game here. 20-14. The Eagles leading it by 6 as we have played 1 quarter here in this district semifinal game. Our broadcast being brought to you by Russell Estate Farms. Russell Estate Farms want to wish the New Madrid County Central Eagles the best of luck tonight and their journey toward yet again another state title. Also being brought to you by Precision Ag Aviation. They play defense for your crops. They work sun up to sundown to protect your crops and help the higher yields. Precision Ag Aviation is your area's most trusted aviation service. They are proud supporters of the New Madrid County Central Eagles. Let's go all the way, boys. And also being brought to you by our good friends at Bayard, our title sponsor. The Bayard Automotive Group has multiple locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas with new and pre-owned vehicles. Bayard is a #1 quality and reliability. Save big, save smart, and save thousands at Bayard. Don't get a bad deal, get a Bayard deal. All right, so here we go now. The Bulldogs are going to be inbounding it. They will go from left to right here. New Madrid County Central coming out with a 4-point lead, or make that 6-point lead rather. Looks like we will have the same 5 on the floor that we had a moment ago as the quarter came to an end. So now here we go as the Bulldogs inbound going from left to right here. Jamarian Smith, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul coming up. I believe it's going to be on Jadis Jones. No, it's going to be on Williams instead. They will call that last foul on Ty Williams. It'll be his first personal foul. And now inbounding Mason Adams will inbound Connor Jeffries, also Xavion Bogan. He'll launch a 3. He's got 5 points here in the ball game. Way to come back on that shot by the Bulldogs. Also back in is Aaron Dunlap for the Bulldogs. A.J. Ruff now 7.5 to play first half. Williams gets it over to Cranford. Cranford now back to Williams inside the paint. Big 3 coming your way. This one is short. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Cranford and then taken away. Bogan is going to be called. I should say he'll draw the contact. They're going to call that foul on Ty Williams, and that is number 2 on him. Jaquan Jones, by the way, he was in a moment ago for B.J. Williamson. B.J. Williamson now going to come back in. A Bogan free throw coming up. Nothing but net that time. It's back to a 3-point game. So Ty Williams, he's got to sit down with 2 fouls quickly here. 7:14 in the first half. 2-point game right now. Second one is up and it's good by Bogan. It is a 1-point game, 20-19. Throw the regular season records out the window whenever it comes to postseason basketball. Cranford near the elbow. A.J. Ruff going right inside. You betcha. Nice move inside to Jaquan Jones. 22-19 now. His first bucket of the contest. Marvion Cranford, he's got 6. 4 by Jadis Jones. 2 each by B.J. Williamson. We're going to get a timeout called by the Bulldogs. Their second timeout. They were in danger of a 10-second violation. It'll be a 30-second timeout here. They've got 3 timeouts left. Our broadcast tonight presented by the City of New Madrid. They proudly support the Eagles for their quest for another state run. You guys represent us well. Here's to a second consecutive state title. Let's go Eagles. Proud supporters of the New Madrid County Central Eagles. 6:45 to play here in the first half. It is a 22-19 score. Make that 6:47 rather. A lot of fans making their way into the gym here tonight. 2 big games. All 4 schools are here. Malden, East Prairie, they play next. Good job there by the defense of New Madrid, but Bogan is able to take it right back. He's got 9 points already. It's a 1-point game right now. The Eagles, 22-21. A.J. Ruff for 3. This one is no good. Cranford again, a big offensive rebound. And we're going to get a whistle here, and I believe it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Eagles that time. So the Eagles will lose the possession arrow. Going to get it inside to B.J. Williamson. The finish is no good. Short on the finish. Jeffries with the rebound. And now here comes Bogan. Bogan already with 9 points. 3-pointer by Smith. This one is no good. It is rebounded by A.J. Ruff. So now once again, Jadis Jones goes inside the paint. He'll draw contact. And he's going to shoot some free throws coming up. It's going to be a foul coming up on Mason Adams. It'll be number 1 on him. The team's first here in the quarter. Jadis Jones is going to go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 of them. This season, 63% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first one. It is back to a 2-point game again. Coming in for Portageville, A.J. Larry. He will check in for Connor Jeffries. A.J. Larry wearing number 50 here tonight. Jones now will get 1 more free throw. It is up. It grazes the rim. Well, I thought it grazed the rim, but now we're going to get a timeout called. This one by the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. It is a full timeout, so we'll step away for 30 seconds and come right back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics River Radio Sports Network. All right, 5:54 to go here in the first half, and that was a much well-deserved timeout by the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. We'll see if they're able to get in a rhythm here. So now Adams, good job that time by A.J. Ruff. Nearly had a steal, but you know what? B.J. Ruff, or I should say B.J. Williamson, he will. Taking it to Jadis Jones. Going to be taken away. And the big man, A.J. Larry, goes up and knocks it down, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. 23-23 to score. And we've got a whistle and a foul coming up on the Bulldogs. And I believe it's going to be on Jamarian Smith. It is going to be on Smith, and that's number 2 on him. So now A.J. Ruff gets the inbound back over to Jaquan Jones, and now A.J. Ruff ends up with it. Cranford going to go inside. Now we get a bumping foul coming up. A.J. Larry called for the foul. And that's going to be his first team foul number 1. Or I should say his first team foul number 3. And now we're going to see Jaquan, or I should say back in the ball game, Ramon Brooks rather, coming in for Jaquan Jones. 5:14 to play here in the first half. Tie ball game. B.J. Williamson on the inbound. He's got 4 points. Nice assist that time by Jadis Jones. Coming up on the 5-minute mark here in Portageville, the Bulldogs trail by 2. Xavion Bogan with 9 points already here before halftime. He has had a big first half. Gets the handoff. There's the jumper in the paint. Yes, sir. Knocks it down. He's got 11. 4:45 to go here in the first half. Brooks saving that pass, gets it back to A.J. Ruff, going up top to Jadis Jones. Jones, turnaround jumper, and the finish. Boy, he is a special kind of player. That's there for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Another foul on A.J. Larry, his second. And now we're going to see coming back in Tim Hamilton for the first time. Brandon West, Mason Adams, and Aaron Dunlap will take a seat. Jadis Jones already with 7 points here in the ball game. He is 1 out of 2 on the free throw line. He'll get one here. It is up, and it's good. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 28-25 to score. 4:34 to go here in the first half. Tell you what, New Madrid County Central, they are putting the pedal down now. Jadis Jones nearly come up with the big steal there. Going up top, good move inside to Hamilton. Oh, what a good job that time as A.J. Ruff comes up with the rebound. Jadis Jones now with it. Tell you what, the Eagles shooting 48%. A.J. Ruff, what a nice move to Brooks. And that's one thing the Eagles do well. Already 9 first half assists. 5-point game again, 30-25. So now Jadis Jones guarded here by, or I should say Smith guarded by Jadis Jones. Bogan, he's got double digits already here in the ball game. The only player so far to do that, he's got 11. 3:45, nice touch that time. Bogan again driving the lane. What a nice move. What a nice move off the glass. 13 big points. Jadis Jones out to A.J. Ruff. Pull-up jumper, it's good. His second bucket of the ball game. 10 assists by the Eagles here in the first half. Jamarian Smith now goes up and gonna be blocked. Boy, Brooks said, get that out of my house. He may be listed as 6'6", but let me tell you, he plays more like 6'9", 6'10". 3:19 to go here in the opening half. He's a fun player to watch too. A 2-3 zone here by the Eagles right now. Good bounce pass to Bogan. Bogan splits another block again by Brooks. On the other end, Cranford's shot is no good. Rebounded here by Hamilton. Jadis Jones is going to be called for the foul. Thought he had a clean block. Going to be his first. (32-27) now, and Xavion Bogan on the free throw line. He has been there twice tonight, 2 for 2 so far. Missing that first one that time. We're going to see back in the ball game is Jaquan Jones. Marvion Cranford coming out. 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has had a great first half so far. Second free throw is good, 1 for 2. It's a 4-point game. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Jaquan Jones, pull-up jumper. He'll be blocked also by West. So far in the ball game, the Eagles with 4 blocked shots. The Bulldogs with just 1 so far. B.J. Williamson on the inbound for 3. It's no good. Hamilton with the rebound. And here come the Eagles, or I should say the Bulldogs, rather. Good job that time by Jaquan Jones. B.J. Williamson goes up. Oh, Jones misses the slam. We're going to get a whistle here. I'm not sure what it was. We've got fans in front of us. Oh, they're going to call a technical foul on Jadis Jones. That's his second personal foul. I don't know how to say anything. You can hear the reaction. We're sitting right in front of the Eagle fans. Bogan making the free throw. At least from where we were sitting, I thought he was on the rim for protection because there was people underneath him. The officials did not see that. And now it's 32-30. That's a huge change of events. 2:31 to play here in the first half. And now the Eagles at Jadis Jones. He's got 2 fouls. 32-30. Three-pointer by Smith is no good. Rebounded by Ruff. Jadis Jones could not get the finish that time. Rebounded here by Smith. Nearly a steal by the Eagles, and Bogan's shot is no good. Boy, good rebound by Brooks. The Eagles of New Madrid County Central lead it by 2. B.J. Williamson inside the paint. Gonna be blocked, but also a foul called as well. And that'll be on the Bulldogs. We're gonna see Adams coming back in. I believe it's gonna be on Brandon West. It is gonna be on West, and now going to the free throw line is gonna be B.J. Williamson. Williamson, so far this season, he is averaging 72% on the free throw line. Hasn't been there yet. 4 points in the ball game. First one is on the way. It's up and it's good. So for the A.J. Larry taking a seat, Xavion Bogan and Tim Hamilton checking back in as Connor Jeffries, also Aaron Dunlap and Mason Adams all coming back in for the Bulldogs. Second free throw coming up here by Williamson. Rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Smith. 33-30, a one-possession game here with only 1:48 to go in the first half. Smith taking his time, slowing it down a little bit. Going to get it to Dunlap, picked up by A.J. Ruff. We have a lot to dissect coming up from this first half. Lots to go over for sure. Dunlap gets it over to Jeffries. Jeffries going to go baseline, gets it over to Adams, now back out to Dunlap. Adams now nearly had it pickpocketed by Jadis Jones. Smith now, top of the key, he's got 4 points. Dunlap going to go down the lane, goes up, and it's no good. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul on the floor. Dunlap misses the shot. A.J. Ruff is going to be called for the foul, and that is team foul number 5 here in the half. Now we're shooting double the rest of the quarter. Dunlap hasn't been there yet today so far. He's got 4 points. First one is on the way. It's up, and it is no good. So Dunlap misses the first free throw opportunity. He'll get one more. 33-30 the score. It is up, and it is good. 31, or make that 33-31 now. On the other end, the Bulldogs are going to have it pickpocketed there. Jeffries with a big steal. And now on this possession, the Bulldogs can either take the lead or tie. West now. Good job that time by Brooks and by Jadis Jones. Jeffries inside the paint, goes up, it's no good. Rebounded by Jones. B.J. Williamson now inside the paint, and he'll have it lost, but a foul is going to be called. It's going to be a foul on Connor Jeffries, number 2 on him. And now B.J. Williamson on the free throw line. He's got 5 points. He is 1 of 2 on the night so far. 5 points, shooting 25% so far, 1 rebound. He's also got a steal and a block. 34-31 now, and back in the ball game is A.J. Larry to come in for Jeffries. 43 seconds, 34-31 to make it a 2-possession game. It is on the way, and it's good. 35-31 now. The Eagles back out in front by 4. You got to give the Bulldogs credit. They have come out, and they are really giving it to New Madrid County Central. This one is far from over. The Eagles will make their adjustments at halftime. I've got no doubt about that. 26 seconds and counting. By the way, possession arrow favors the Bulldogs. Good move inside. A.J. Larry. Good assist. It is now 35-33. A.J. Ruff now can play for 1 shot. 35-33. Ruff looks up at the clock and knows how much time he's got. 3 seconds. He wants a 3-pointer. It's up, and it's going to be short. Jones is going to be, it's going to be the end of the first quarter, or the first half rather, and we've got ourselves a ball game. It is 35-33. The Eagles lead by 2 right now. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back, and we will have your halftime stats and have some great sponsors as well. All of that and so much more still to come as we continue live. It is halftime where the Eagles, they lead by 2 at 35-33. You're watching and listening to live coverage. It is New Madrid County Central basketball. We are live on the River Radio Sports Network. Want to give a big shout out to the Eagle fans tuning in tonight on Misha TV. Several of you tuning in on the Misha platform. We really appreciate that. We want to thank some of our great sponsors. Without them, we would not be here. They include our friends at SEMO Health Network. They are committed to providing quality, affordable health care to everyone in our community. They're a huge supporter of New Madrid County Central Athletics and are proud to be a part of the community. Whether you're looking for primary care, dental care, behavioral, or so much more, come see them today at SEMO Health Network. Let's go Eagles. And being brought to you by Glenn Sane. If you're looking for a new or used car, maybe a truck or SUV, then look no further at Glenn Sane at Chevrolet GMC in Kennett. They've got a great selection of quality and competitive price vehicles. They're on the lot, and the staff is dedicated to provide exceptional customer service at Glen Sane, proud supporters of the New Madrid County Central Eagles basketball. Let's talk about the first half here. First and foremost, Portageville. They are shooting 38% so far here in the first half. They are 7 of 10 on the free throw line. They are 11 of 29 from the field and 4 out of 11 from behind the arc. 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 turnovers. They've got 1 block shot and 4 steals. The Bulldogs here tonight, they are led in scoring by Xavion Bogan at 16 points off the bench for that young man, also 1 assist. And then from there, 6 points by Brandon West. He's got 2 rebounds on the night so far. 4 points by A.J. Larry and 1 assist. Also here tonight, 4 points by Jamarian Smith, 2 rebounds and 1 assist. And 3 points by Aaron Dunlap to go along with 2 rebounds on the night. The Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, they are shooting 43% so far tonight. They are 13 out of 30. They are 9 of 11 from the free throw line, but here is the stat of the first half. 0 for 8 right now from behind the arc. They've got 10 first half assists, 19 rebounds, 6 of them offensive rebounds. They've got 4 block shots, 5 steals, and 5 turnovers in the first half. They are led in scoring here tonight by Raymond Brooks. He's got 8 points on the night, 3 rebounds. Also 8 points by Jadis Jones. He's got 6 rebounds already in the ball game to go along with 3 assists. Also 7 points by B.J. Williamson, also 1 rebound. I'll tell you what though, the player so far in the first half, you got to tip your cap to Marvion Cranford. He's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists so far. Also, A.J. Ruff, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and oh, by the way, 4 points as well. And then 2 points by Jaquan Jones here in the first half. And that is your scoring breakdown for both teams, the Eagles and the Bulldogs. And right now, the Bulldogs trail by 2 points. New Madrid County Central, they are the #1 team in the state. And they have had a battle so far in the first half, but you know what, Coach Jenkins, one thing I've learned about him over the years, he'll make his adjustments, and I've got a feeling coming up in this half, we will see a much different New Madrid County Central basketball team. That's just my opinion. By the way, the Eagles of New Madrid County Central outscoring Portageville 20-14 there in the first quarter, but then Portageville, they would give it right to the Eagles, outscoring them 19-15 in that second quarter. And that's where we are right now with a 35-33 lead. So as the buzzer sounds, we are waiting for the teams to come back out. In the meantime, our broadcast presented by Riceland Foods. They are the world's largest miller and market of rice, serving over 5,000 farmers across Arkansas and Missouri. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Riceland stores, transports, processes, and markets more than 2.5 million metric tons of grain each year. It is Riceland Foods. For more details, go online to riceland.com. And being brought to you by Dave's Best Away. They've got serviced the community for many, many years with fair prices, friendly service, and the best selection of fresh meat and produce in town. Stop by at Dave's Best Away. It is a proud supporter of the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, and being brought to you by Juju Promotions. I got to tell you, I was told by Coach Campbell to get the best merchandise when it comes to the Eagles apparel. You got to check out Juju Promotions. I'll be checking them out this week. Give them a call, 573-748-4040 for all your printing needs, screen printing, design, embroidery, and so much more. It is Juju Promotions, a proud supporter of Eagle basketball. So the Eagles coming in the ball game averaging 72 points on offense, and defensively they are only allowing about 58 points, or make that 57 points rather. That is where we stand here. The Bulldogs, by the way, they are averaging about 59 points a ball game, giving up 54. So we'll see if the Eagles of New Madrid County Central, we shall see if their offense will get going here in this one. But hey, I tell you what, Marvion Cranford, he has got to be one of our players of the game, at least in the first half. He was banging around with everybody, going for loose ball rebounds. Ramon Brooks, also the same scenario. He was getting offensive rebounds, getting multiple assists in that first half. Looks like for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, it'll be the same starting 5 that we had to begin with. B.J. Williamson, Jadis Jones, also Raymond Brooks, A.J. Ruff, and Marvion Cranford, all going to be out there for the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. Coach Jenkins talking to Jadis Jones real fast, also B.J. Williamson. We are moments away from the second half to begin. It'll be Portageville basketball. They should have the possession arrow. Jamarian Smith coming out, also Connor Jeffries, Brandon West, Mason Adams is out there. Also in the corner there is Aaron Dunlap. So here we go. Ball will be given to Portageville. They switch sides, and now the Bulldogs will go from right to left. on your radio dial and your TV screen. So here we go now. Big possession here off the bat here. New Madrid leading by 2. Jeffries now with it. Near the cheerleading side of the Bulldogs. Going to go inside, and A.J. Ruff is right there. Intercepted that pass. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. Bulldogs will get it right back. So thankful to have you tuning in. Proud supporter is Joey Higgerson for Sheriff, a proud supporter of the Eagles basketball. He wants to wish the boys good luck in districts and beyond. Three-pointer going to be partially blocked that time by Brooks. And here we go on the other end now. B.J. Williamson, there it is, that jumper in the paint. He's got 9. I was going to say Joey Higgerson for Sheriff, a proud supporter of Eagle basketball. 37-33 now the score. Smith's shot is no good. Offensive rebound by Dunlap. That was an unusual shot attempt, but it does fall for the Bulldogs. 37-35 now. Good job that time by the Bulldogs, taking that pass out of bounds. A lot of folks tuning in tonight on Misha TV. We're so thankful for you tuning in. Spending your Thursday night, or make that, your Thursday night with us. We've had so many ball games this week. Brooks' shot is no good, rebounded by Smith. 6:48 to play here in the third. Adams now will cross half court, gets it over to Jeffries in the corner. Jeffries now going inside to Dunlap. He goes up, it's no good. And we're gonna get a late whistle, gonna be a foul on Brooks, and that'll be number 2 on him. CPC Commodities, a proud supporter. They are more than just a brand name. They take the guesswork out of feeding cattle. They have used their own experience of feeding for over 100,000 cattle a year. As we see, the first free throw by Dunlap is up, and it's good. CPC Commodities is a proud supporter of New Madrid County Central basketball. Second one by Dunlap is no good. A good rebound by Cranford. 6:34 to go here in the third quarter. 1-point game. Pull-up jumper by A.J. Ruff. Buries it. He's got 6. And we're going to get a whistle here. A double dribble turnover that time by Dunlap. It's going to go right back to the Eagles. (39-36) now. A.J. Ruff gets the inbound from Jadis Jones. Ruff again. The running floater is no good. Rebounded by Jadis Jones. Jones now back out to Brooks. Now to B.J. Williamson. B.J. Williamson now. Good screen by Brooks that time. That play does not develop without the screen by Brooks as B.J. Williamson was going around, and West will get called for the personal foul. That's going to be his second. 6:05 to go here in the third. Gives it up to B.J. Williamson now. Going to Ruff. He is wide open. Pull-up jumper is going to be short that time. Rebounded by Smith. He was all by himself. Had a great look at the basket. Just wouldn't fall. Boy, good pickup by B.J. Williamson. And we're going to get a whistle here. No shot. It's going to be a foul on the floor. It'll be on the Bulldogs. Good job by B.J. Williamson. It'll be a foul on Adams. Tell you what, B.J. Williamson, he knows how to draw contact. When he gets out in space like that, Cranford with the shot on the inbound. Another assist by the Eagles. That's number 11 in the ball game, extending their lead again to 5. Good job that time by Jeffries, getting it out to Dunlap. Dunlap has 6 points, giving it to West. And now Adams in the corner buries a 3. Man, Portageville so far tonight. B.J. Williamson, offensive foul. Going to be his first personal foul. Portageville 5 of 13 from behind the arc. The Bulldogs 5 out of 13. New Madrid is 0 for 8 so far. 41-39 the score. Nearly thrown away that time. A good recover by Jeffries. Jeffries outside to West for 3. It's no good. Boy, that was a good look that time by West. 41-39. Who would have thought it this late in the ball game it would be this close? A.J. Ruff wide open, free throw line. It's no good. Brooks again, offensive rebound. And he will draw the contact and shoot 2 more free throws. The Eagles now with 8 offensive rebounds. Going to be a foul on Brandon West, and that's number 3 on him. Brooks now going to the free throw line. He has not been there tonight. 8 points so far. He's got 4 rebounds. He is shooting 4 of 5 overall in this ball game. Coming back in off the bench is Xavion Bogan. He'll check in for West. Also, Ty Williams going to come in for Marvion Cranford. So now Brooks now with 8 points, 41-39. We are live on Shuffle 92.9 and at Shuffle929.com. Second free throw is up and good, 42-39. 3-point game now. Bogan, he's got 16 points. Picked up by Ty Williams in the corner there to Dunlap. Dunlap will dribble it back to the volleyball line and now pick up Smith. Picked up by Jadis Jones. 4:41 to go here in the third. 2 or 3-point game. You feel like Portageville hanging around, and for the Eagles of New Madrid, giving it everything they've got. Good rebound by Jadis Jones. Jones picks it up, and a blocking foul coming up. Jones is slow to get up. He looks to be okay. Going to be a foul on Jeffries, and that's number 3 on him. Boy, you know this is a very close ball game with every call. Half the fans like it, the other half not so much. Jadis Jones, 8 points in the ball game. He's got 8 rebounds and 4 assists. 2 big free throws coming up here to make this a 2-possession game. First one is nothing but net. A.J. Larry coming in for Jeffries. Jeffries not happy with that last call. So now Jadis Jones trying to make it double digits for New Madrid County Central. Cranford looks like he'll check back in as well. Second free throw coming up. He's got 10 points. We're going to see Brooks taking a seat and Cranford back in. 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. 4:23 to go here in the third. It is a 44-39 ball game. Midway through the third. Big crowd on hand. I see a sea of green and gold, also blue and white. The red and black is right in front of us here for East Prairie. Good move by A.J. Larry. He's got 6 points. That is assist number 9 for the Bulldogs. A.J. Ruff pull-up jumper in the paint. It's no good. Jones fighting his way for the loose ball rebound. You can count that one and the bucket. Boy, that was a nice move by Jadis Jones on the rebound. Would not give up, and that is number 3 on Smith. Back in the ball game, Jaquan Jones, and he'll take the place of A.J. Ruff. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 19 minutes so far, and 6 points. Jadis Jones, free throw, a 3-point play. He's got 13. 47-41 now. 3:49 to go here in the third. B.J. Williamson picked up Smith. And now Smith trying to go inside. Boy, the defense by the Eagles not giving anything up right now to Portageville. 3 ball by Dunlap. He was wide open, missing the shot, got his own rebound, goes back up and shoots it and scores. 47-43 now the score. 3:25 to go here in the third. Jaquan Jones outside to Ty Williams. Ty Williams going inside to Jadis Jones, and he's got 2 more. 15 for Jadis Jones. Nice assist by Ty Williams. 3:06 to go. Oh, good move that time by Cranford. An excuse me pass, and look what I found. Jadis Jones over to B.J. Williamson. He'll go inside. What a move. Could not finish, but Cranford got the offensive rebound. Jones goes in and scores. 17 points by the big man. Blocking foul coming up. I believe it's going to be on Ty Williams, number 3 on him at 51-43. Yes, it is. It's his third. A.J. Ruff going to check back in for Jaquan Jones. 51-43. You can hear the New Madrid County Central fans on their feet here stomping. 16-10, the Eagles have outscored the Bulldogs. 5-second call. Turnover against the Bulldogs. You better believe Coach Jenkins, he called that one from the rafters. He wanted that call. 2:28 to go here in the third. 51-43. So now A.J. Ruff going to go inside. The Jadis Jones back out to Cranford. His shot is up and good. He's got 10. Now it's a 10-point game, their largest of the ball game, and this is where New Madrid gets dangerous. Like right there, big steal by B.J. Williamson. What a shot by Jadis Jones with the one-handed flush. 12-point game. Bogan going to give it to A.J. Larry. His shot is no good. And now Jadis Jones again, you betcha, 21 points. All of a sudden, the Eagles are coming alive in this quarter. Going to get a defensive foul. Big run by the Eagles here in the third. It's going to be a foul on Cranford. His first, 22-10. The scoring right now in this quarter. Free throws coming up here by Bogan. He's got 16. First one is up and good. And now for Portageville, West coming back in, Hamilton comes in. Dunlap and Adams come out. 1:35 to play here in the third. Bogan's got 18 points. B.J. Williamson now, he wants a three. This one looks good. It's going to be short this time. A.J. Larry with a rebound. The Eagles shooting 46%, the Bulldogs shooting 38%. Hamilton wasn't ready for the pass. Missed a wide open jumper. And now Coach Jenkins telling his team, push the tempo, don't slow down. A.J. Ruff throws it up, it's no good. Cranford again, offensive rebound. My goodness, that man is possessed here tonight. I'm just saying, 12 points for that young man, Marvion Cranford. We're going to see coming in is Antonio Hickenbottom. He'll come in for West. West picks up his fourth personal foul. Missing the free throw, another rebound by Jadis Jones. B.J. Williamson's shot is no good, rebounded by Smith. Smith is up and a blocking foul coming up. I was going to say Cranford, 10 rebounds here tonight. He's got a double-double. By the way, 4 fouls by Williams. Ty Williams picks up his fourth. Believe Brooks will check back in for him. Jamarian Smith, 4 points, make it 5. 58.7 seconds remaining here in the third. 59-46. It is on the way. It's up. It's no good by Smith. Another rebound by Jadis Jones. Jones having himself a great ball game. This one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched, I believe, by the Eagles. Dunlap coming in for the Bulldogs. And I believe Smith will take a seat. By the way, Jadis Jones also has a double-double. He's got 6 offensive rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds, 21 points, 12 rebounds. He is getting near his average in both categories. Good job by B.J. Williamson. Tries to save it, and he does. Oh, my goodness. That is amazing teamwork right there. 60, oh, another big steal. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Brooks. Jones went in for the two-handed jam, and they called the offensive foul. And now we're going to see Smith back in the ball game. He'll check in for Hickenbottom. .28 seconds here. Bogan nearly lost it. Gets it right back. Bogan going to go to the rim this time. Lays it up and scores. He's got 20. Now Jadis Jones at 23 points here on the night. 61-48. 61-48. Final moments of this quarter. B.J. Williamson gets off a shot. Oh my goodness. How did that go in? He's got 11 points. 63-48 the score. Now that was an impressive shot by B.J. Williamson. Absolutely impressive. Our broadcast here tonight proudly presented by our good friends at Parker Family Farms. They are proud supporters of Eagles basketball and wish them all the best of luck. Also being brought to you by Harvey Graham and Associates Realty. For all your real estate needs, contact Harvey Graham and Associates. Give them a call, 748-0642. And being brought to you by Quick Cuts Lawn and Home Care, owned by New Madrid native Mike Darter. Quick Cuts Lawn and Home Care is a proud supporter of the Eagles basketball, servicing all Southeast Missouri for your lawn needs. Give them a call, 573-703-6590. Big shout out to all of our sponsors, and Tim doing a phenomenal job when it comes to the camera work, having all those logos on the screen on Misha TV, Facebook, and YouTube. It'll be New Madrid County Central basketball here to begin this quarter. Here we go now as A.J. Ruff. He will get the inbound from Jadis Jones. B.J. Williamson also in. Going to be last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll stay right here with the Eagles. Brandon West back in the ball game. He's got 4 fouls. He's got to be careful here. Cranford now near the free throw line. Pull up jumper is short this time. He has had a great ball game. West with the rebound. Boy, B.J. Williamson. Oh, here we go. Boy, that would have been just money right there. B.J. Williamson doing his thing. Jadis Jones, he's got 25. Another turnover that time by the Bulldogs. And we get a whistle and a foul here. Bulldogs have 14 turnovers in the ball game. Jadis Jones is going to pick up his third. 65-48. By the way, in that third quarter rather, this is where everything kind of fell apart for the Bulldogs. 7:20 remaining here in the ball game. 28-15 was the scoring by each team in that third quarter. Smith, long three, it's no good. Good rebound by Jeffries. He goes back up, it's no good. Another rebound that time by the Eagles, and here comes Jones. The one-handed flush. Boy, I wish I can do that. I wish I was that talented. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. This one on A.J. Ruff, I believe, number 2 on him. 6:48 to go here in the ball game. 67-48 now. So the Bulldogs here, they trail in this one. And now Bogan, or make that going to be a whistle here out of bounds here by Dunlap. It will going to be a timeout instead. Believe it's going to be a full timeout here. It will be a full timeout. They're going to have 2 timeouts left in the ball game here for the Bulldogs of Portageville. So while we have a moment, Edward Jones, Harry Greenmore, a proud supporter of New Madrid County Central basketball. Call financial advisor Harry Greenmore at 573-748-9330 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, a member SIPC, and by Jason Ginder, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. He is ready to help you with all your insurance needs. Call 573-748-2537. And by Representative Donnie Brown, a proud alumni of New Madrid County Central. He would like to wish the Eagles best of luck on their quest toward districts and beyond. And by BJ Travel Center, a proud supporter at BJ Travel Center. You'll find the best hickory smoked barbecue and all-you-can-eat buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Stop by BJ's Travel Center at 500 at State Highway P. Legacy Equipment, also a proud supporter in New Madrid. They are your local John Deere dealership. From mowers, tractors, gators, and all your outdoor and farming equipment, call 573-748-2571. Legacy Equipment, proud supporter of Eagle basketball. 6.5 to play. Pull up. Oh, I thought it was going to be a pull-up jumper that time. Jeffries, though, they'll get it right back and they'll reset. Jeffries going down the lane. Good move again by West. He saves it. Here is a good shot taken that time by Smith. Rebounded here. Here comes Jones in company. Jones gives it up to A.J. Ruff for three. If you can believe that, that is the first three-pointer of the ball game by the Eagles. They are 1 of 11, 70-48 now. And we're going to get a whistle and a travel called on Jeffries. Eagles trying to punch their ticket to the championship game Saturday night at 7 o'clock right here in this gym. And Eagle fans, Tim and I aren't doing nothing that night, so we'll be here again if that happens. A.J. Ruff trying to go inside to Brooks, and Brooks says, my bad. He wasn't ready for the pass. .5:41 to go here in the ball game. The Eagles right now, we're going to get a whistle here and a foul coming up. It's going to be on the Bulldogs. I believe it's on Dunlap. No, they're going to call that one on Jeffries instead. So Jeffries will come out of the ball game. That's his 5th personal foul. And now we're going to get a whistle here and a timeout called by the Eagles. It is a 30-second timeout. They've got 3 timeouts left. 70-48 now the score. Eagles shooting 49%. Let's check the scoring by the Eagles right now. 27 points by Jadis Jones. He's got 13 rebounds at 6 assists. Marvion Cranford, by the way, he's got 12 points, 10 rebounds and 2 assists. 11 by B.J. Williamson, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Also 9 by Raymond Brooks. He's got 4 rebounds on the night. Also 9 by A.J. Ruff with 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And then 2 by Jaquan Jones for the Eagles. So here we go now, 5th foul. And now checking back in is Bogan. And now B.J. Williamson slowing it up. A.J. Ruff wants another 3. This one's going to be short. Tipped over there to Jadis Jones. Give him another rebound. He's got 29. Another steal. Here comes B.J. Williamson. He's got some space. Boy, he is quick. Jadis Jones on the steal. Williamson finished. He's got 13. This one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll be a turnover. And right back over to the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. So now the Bulldogs here back on defense. Cranford now back out to A.J. Ruff. Going to slow it up a little bit. Under 5 minutes to play here in the ball game. Tell you what, take nothing away from the Bulldogs of Portageville. It took New Madrid County Central some time to build this lead. I told you, though, if there's one coach in Southeast Missouri that can motivate a team at halftime, it is this man right here, Dontre Jenkins. Turnover by the Eagles. Bogan, the running floater is no good. Somehow got his own rebound. Smith for 3 is short. Rebounded by A.J. Ruff. And now over to, Jadis Jones trying to get it to Cranford. Going to be another turnover there by the Eagles. Coming up on the 4-minute mark now here in this ball game. The Eagles are 4 minutes away from punching their ticket once again to the championship game on Saturday night. There's a big steal by A.J. Ruff. B.J. Williamson, oh, what a move inside the paint. Misses the shot, but Brooks will tip it back in. He's got 11 now. Everybody getting in on the action for New Madrid County Central. .324 to go here in the ball game. Saturday night, 7 o'clock. This place will be packed here in Portageville. It'll be a sea of green and gold. Gonna go out of bounds. Last touch, we're gonna see A.J. Larry back in the ball game. Coming up, it'll be our Senator Bean, a player of the game. Also, hopefully a live interview with Coach Dontre Jenkins. Tell you what, you can make a lot of cases here for player of the game. Jadis Jones, another one, another tip in again by Brooks. He's got 11. Tell you what though, Cranford, I mean, I'm just gonna say, I got a chance to interview a lot of these players so far from New Madrid, but Cranford, he had a great first half. When it was tight, boy, he stepped up in a big way here tonight, folks. 78-50. Three-pointer by B.J. Williamson is no good. Buffalo Wild Wings in Sykeston, Missouri, a proud supporter here of the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Jones again, a big rebound. Appetizers, they've got wings, wraps, burgers, and so much more. Also being brought to you by Liberty Utilities and by Riverbend Commodities. They're a buyer and seller of bulk feed ingredients for ration blending for a variety of animals and feed meals. It is Riverbend Commodities, proud supporters of Eagle basketball. Going inside, Cranford from the free throw line. The tip in by Jones. He's got 31 points, 80 points in the game, and now that clock is gonna run. Barring a scoring here by the Bulldogs. A.J. Larry outside to West, pull up three, this one no good. Rebounded by Cranford. And now coach just says, hold on to the ball, boys. Eagles are gonna move on Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Will you join us here on Shuffle 92.9, Misha TV, Facebook and YouTube? I hope the answer is yes. We have had a great time here tonight bringing you the live coverage here of Eagle basketball here with New Madrid County Central. And now A.J. Ruff still got over a minute to go here in the ball game, and now we're gonna get a whistle here and a foul. Clock is gonna continue to run here with it being a 30-point lead for the Eagles. Gonna be a foul on Jamarian Smith. And now we're gonna empty out the bench, boys. Here comes everybody. Charlie Rizzono comes in the ball game. I hope I said that name right. Lee Kennedy coming in the ball game. Malachi Hughes is coming in. Also, Jaquan Jones in the ball game as well. And Riley Harden as well. So 41 seconds. And this game will come to a close. Going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. 26 seconds. Eagle fans are going to head over to the championship game on Saturday night. It took a little while, but boy, they got it done in a big way tonight. There's the steal, and Hamilton goes up and he'll score it in. Three seconds, they don't have to run another play. That'll be the final score. Eagles get it done, 80-52, stand by. We will try to get live interviews coming up with Coach Jenkins and our Senator Jason Bean, player of the game. We will see who he decides to go ahead and give it to. So the Eagles get it done, 80-52 the score. And we'll see exactly if Coach Jenkins comes up. He may have forgotten, I don't know. Nope, he's coming up, good deal. I told you, we're gonna get this thing right. We're gonna have B.J. Williamson and Jadis Jones coming up. We'll have them staying right here in front of us. All right, we'll get Jadis Jones on first. I'll have you look in that camera there, Jadis. And first off, tell you what, it was very tight early in this ball game, but I tell you what, you guys stepped up in a big way at halftime. What did Coach Jenkins tell you guys at halftime?
He told us coming in the game we couldn't take no team lightly. I don't think we came out of our full potential first half, but everybody said we're a second half team. That's not a good thing because good teams will beat us like that. But just as long as we come out second half and keep the pressure up and show teams that we can play a full game, I think we got a good chance still.
What about Marvion Cranford here today? He had a big first half for you guys. When it was tight, he was rebounding, he was passing the ball. Your thoughts on Cranford here tonight, Jadis?
I'm proud of all. I'm proud of all the young guys that stepped up and ain't ever been in this spot yet. I think as long as they keep playing comfortable, playing with confidence, I think we got a good chance. I think them playing that Cape game, it gave them a lot of confidence to be comfortable, and they can all play with each other.
31 points for yourself, 16 rebounds, 7 assists. So what is it about that this team gets you guys going game in and game out?
That's the chemistry, man. We all winners. We don't really lose much. The games that we do lose, it's close, it's hard-fought games. So just everybody buying into the system and what Coach Dutcher got us doing, it's wonderful.
We'll let you get back to your team, but for the fans watching back at home on Misha TV, Facebook, and tuning in on Shuffle 92.9, what's your message to your fans back home, my friend?
All I got to say is we got 5 more. We're trying to bring another one home.
That's what I'm talking about. Jadis Jones joining us live on Shuffle 92.9. Appreciate him for all of his hard work and dedication. And we'll turn things over now to B.J. Williamson. We'll get him back on the air as well. Tell you what, B.J., this team, you cannot count out New Madrid. You guys had a tight ball game early in the first half. You guys made your adjustments. What was the biggest difference for you guys second half?
Turning it on defensively. We was letting them get too comfortable on the offensive end. We just need to turn up the pressure.
One thing about you guys as a team, 20 assists in the ball game, 45 rebounds, 19, by the way, offensive rebounds. What is it about your team that can go out and get the offensive rebounds when you guys need it the most?
We just got a lot of big bodies down there and a lot of unselfish people that are willing to.
I was talking to Jadis Jones about Cranford earlier on. Boy, he had some big minutes here tonight. So did Brooks as well. Those two guys inside, they were getting it done from everywhere.
Yes, so we just been putting it in their head to turn it on.
So you guys weren't happy in the first half. Obviously, come out second half, had a big win this way. Talk about Saturday night, either Malden or East Prairie. Your thoughts on a 4th consecutive title game on Saturday night?
As long as we come in and do what we're supposed to do, we'll take care of business.
And what about those fans back at home watching you right now on Misha TV, listening on Shuffle 92.9? Your thoughts on your fans?
We love y'all.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations. Go enjoy the victory. We'll see you on Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
You betcha. Coach Dontre Jenkins, we'll get him on the program. Tell you what, I've said this a moment ago. I said this all game long. There's no other coach I want coaching my team in a tight ball game at halftime than you, Coach Jenkins. Walk us through your mindset there at halftime. You guys got them all fired up coming out third quarter, 28-13 in that third quarter. A huge difference right there.
Yeah, that's just one of them things we got to get back to what we do. You know, in that first half, we was allowing Portageville to get to the basket, and instead of sliding over, trying to stop the ball, or sliding over, trying to take the charges, we're moving out the way and giving guys easy layups. So there was an adjustment that we made at halftime, and as you saw, we started doing it, started turning them over, and we started getting easy buckets.
1 of 13 from behind the arc here tonight. Obviously, they struggled, but they did not panic at all.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that kind of baited us into doing, and we kind of fell into their trap. That's what I told the guys at halftime. Said the three's not falling right now, so let's try to get to the rim, get to the free throw line and see the ball go through the basket, and then maybe that shot start falling. But don't settle on the three, because you settle on the three and it's still not falling at the end of the game, we might not like the results.
I got one number for you, 13 steals as a team. You got to be impressed with that number.
Yeah, and like I said, that's the adjustment that we made at halftime. We got to get out, get up on them, force them to turn the ball over, and that allowed us to get some easy buckets, and we started to stretch the game out, stretch the lead away from them.
So now East Prairie or Malden coming up on Saturday night. Your first thoughts on your 4th consecutive district championship game in a couple of days?
We're just going to have to come out and play. These two good teams right here, so whoever wins is going to be a dogfight. We can't come out and come out slow like we did against Portageville and give them confidence and You know, these guys got some shooters on their team, so we don't want to see the ball go through the net early and give them confidence down in the second half. So.
Congratulations on the win. One last question. We talked about this back a few weeks ago. Your message to your fans. They are some very loyal folks, and they're behind you all the way. Your message to them.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope we can come back Saturday and pull off another one.
What I want to know is, can I come back Saturday, Coach?
Yes, sir. You're more than welcome.
I'm coming back, my friend.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Jenkins joining us live on the post-game class act all the way. Go enjoy the victory.
Appreciate it.
You betcha. Coach Jenkins here joining us live on our post-game. It is our Senator Bean players of the game, Jadis Jones and B.J. Williamson. Real quickly here, Jadis Jones at 31 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists. Also on the night, 13 big ones by B.J. Williamson, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 11 also by Raymond Brooks, 6 rebounds. Also A.J. Ruff, 11 points. He would have 7 assists, 9 rebounds. And then from there, Marvion Cranford, 12 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, another double-double for him. And then 2 points also by Jaquan Jones. He would add 1 rebound here tonight. The Eagles, they would shoot the ball 49%, 33 of 68, 45 rebounds, 20 assists, 12 turnovers, and 13 steals, 5 block shots. Their 23rd win on the season. They are now 23-3. Let's thank our sponsors one last time as we sign off here tonight on Misha TV and Shuffle 92.9. They include Martindale Chevrolet, Hunter Law Firm, Nick White for Mayor, State Farm Agent Joe Recker, Russell Estes Farms, also Precision Ag Aviation, the City of New Madrid, SEMO Health Network, also being brought to you by Glen Sane, Riceland Foods, Dave's Best Away, also Juju Promotions, Joey Higgerson for Sheriff, CPC Commodities, also being brought to you by Bayard, Senator Jason Bean, Parker Family Farms, Harvey Graham and Associates Realty, Mississippi River Properties, also Quick Cuts Lawn and Home Care, Edward Jones, Harry Greenmore, Jason Gender, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, also being brought to you by Representative Donnie Brown, BJ Travel Center, Legacy Equipment, Buffalo Wild Wings and Sykeston, Liberty Utilities, and Riverbend Commodities. Our next broadcast coming up on Saturday night. It'll be at 6:30 pregame, tip-off at 7. It'll be your Eagles taking on either Malden or East Prairie live from Portageville. For Tim Hicks, I'm Frankie Castile. We're saying so long tonight from Portageville. Bulldogs go down tonight 80-52. Our next broadcast is on Saturday. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. You've been listening and watching Eagle Basketball live on the River Radio Sports Network.